Today I'm participating in an encouragement card hop celebrating all crafters, as you see here in the graphics. Courtney Krieber, Mary Polanco, and Jen B from Scrappina Creations put together this card hop. And it's with a bunch of us YouTubers and card makers. And you can participate in three particular ways. One is with a video, one is with a blog post, and one is you can send your card in to Courtney Krieber and she's going to showcase it in a video. Now, the ones that get sent in are going to be donated to Children's Hospital, St. Jude's Children's Hospital to be precise, Ronald McDonald House, and a hospice as well. So, depending on what the things you use on your card, because each place has guidelines. So anyway, I'm going to get into making this card. Now I am using a mist ink stamp set called Gardenia, and I'll be making 3 cards today. I'm also sending one in for donation. So the one in the middle, to be precise, hugs. So I'm going to use my Polychromos colored pencils today, and I'm going to color up one image for you all using 3 different colored pencils. I'm using a magenta, a light magenta, a middle purple pink, and a yellow, cad yellow and dark yellow for the centers. Pine green, earth green yellowish, May green, and grass green for the blooms, for the leaves rather. So I'll color up one of them for you, but first I'll go ahead and I'll show you the stamp set. It's, like I said, from Miss Ink Stamps. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play a little bit of music for you, let you enjoy me coloring one bloom for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little bit of coloring. I didn't color them all because I did, as you can see, 2 sheets here, and I didn't want to keep you watching it for 5 hours because colored pencil takes forever. And of course I have trouble with my computer because it's old. I need to get a new one. So if you guys have any ideas, any suggestions, please leave it in the comments because I'm desperate here. I need to get a new computer. So anyway, I'm using VersaFine Clear Ink in Nocturne, and I'm restamping the lines because when you color pencil it kind of obscures the lines a little bit, so I restamped them to make it nice and crisp. And I picked out, so my process is color all the images, then put your images, I fussy cut the images out. They do have matching dyes though. So I take all my images and then I start deciding on my design, and I pick out my cardstock if I want to use colored cardstock or plain cardstock. In this case I used some colored cardstock. I used Gina K Designs, and I used Passionate Pink, Plum Punch, and Innocent Pink for colors. One of those the striped paper is from a paper pack from My Favorite Things called Black and White Stripes. The other one is a background stamp from Hero Arts. And I tried that one there, which is also a background stamp from Simon Says Stamp, but I didn't end up using it. So as you see, I have assembled pretty much 2 cards here. And I finally realized, oh, look at all these extra flowers I have. So can I put more on the card, or do I want to make a whole nother card? So this is where I futz around with it for a little bit. I also decided that I like the white paper over top of the backgrounds. So I put that on both of them as well. Now you see the 2 designs here, they end up changing a little bit anyway in the end. And here I am making my 3rd card because, like I said, I had enough images to do that. I spent an afternoon coloring them. I think I did some of these on the 30-day coloring challenge. So I did color all 30 days. I shared a couple of times with Instagram, but basically I just colored. I've been taking classes, a watercolor class and a drawing class. And so yeah, that's been keeping me kind of busy. And like I said, my computer is it's old basically. It's a great computer. It was a very expensive model, but it's had it, you know, so even though I've changed my editing software and I'm finally familiar with my software and I can speed it up a bit, it doesn't render fast enough. So I need a whole new computer. It's time. So I'm working on deciding which one and whatnot. And I don't want to get a cheap one, but I don't want to spend a mortgage amount. And you can with computers. It's ridiculous how much they cost. But anyway, I digress. I decided that in between that I would use a word die as well, besides my little sub-sentiments. And I use a die from Pretty Pink Posh called Hello Friend. And the Hugs die is from a Hero Arts kit, an older Hero Arts kit. So I chose my sentiments from a Simon Says Stamp Tiny Words Encouragement stamp set, as well as a Neat and Tangled So Many Sentiments stamp set. And what I did was, as you saw a little bit back, was I stamped a bunch of them out, cut them all out, heat embossed them and everything, and then I put them on the card, tried them different ways to see which ones I liked the best. And this is what I finally came up with. Now I'm putting on some iridescent bubbles from Studio Katya, as well as some sequins from my Lucy's Little Things called She's So Lovely. Now I'm finishing my inside of my cards. That's my new goal this year, to do the insides of my cards as well as the outsides. And the stamp set from from Simon Says Stamp has some really great sentiments, like when the whole world is silent, even one voice becomes powerful. So they're really great encouraging stamp sets, sentiments rather. So I'll put a image on the inside as well as the sentiment, and that pretty much finishes my card. So I'll give you one more peek of them. I also stamped my signature stamp on the back with my name and web address. So that's pretty much it. Here are a few close-up photos of today's project. The supplies I used today will be listed in the description below as well as on my blog. I did do a blog post as well. I hope you enjoyed today's card featuring this Miss Ink stamp set and the encouragement card hop. I appreciate all your support and I thank you for watching my videos, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon. Bye now.